Week number 74 of the 27-inch challenge. And what is the update? What is happening? We began the week worshiping the Lord God who created the heavens and the earth, the one true God of the universe. So it's a good refresh that, knowing that everything you do it for Him. Chicken sandwich I don't like because I don't like for the calories. I like the taste, but it doesn't really, it's not worth it. So I only hit half of that. So the diet PRs for the week, the waist, what's happening? Waist is, hovering around 28, so 1 inch to go, guys. The diet PRs for the week, I'm gonna discuss later. So first, what's happening? Okay, for the first day of the week, what we're going to do is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Saturday. So 4 days a week this week. Hopefully, I'm able to divide the volume quite well so that I manage fatigue. Neck curls. Okay, every workout session we're going to do this. I'm not gonna film all of it, of course. So how I do my neck curls today, it's 25 reps first set, and then 6 mini sets, and it burns a lot. I'm having neck problems. I'm releasing it with normal myofascial release. I'm quite good at really releasing muscles. I know what to pinch, so that's a big help for me in terms of recovery. So my neck is having problems. That's why I need to work on those poses. I can't really pose that much at the bottom because it's hurting the back of my neck. So I really need to, I think it's because of the sleep position of the pillow. So I need to really work on that. So that's why it's good to film yourself in the gym. It's awkward. You look stupid when you're doing these neck curls. But, it's a need. Neck strength is needed, especially when you're growing old, when you're getting old. So yeah, neck, arms, and calves should have the same amount of muscle, in my opinion. So that's 6 mini sets, not pausing for now. So what I'm doing is, even if it burns, I'm really disciplining myself not to really cheat. I know I'm cheating a little bit, because I'm using my abs a little bit because the weight becomes too heavy, and that's the point of this dog crap rest pause style training. You save time, but it's so intense. Behind the neck curls. So what we're going to do is I elevated myself so that my face won't hit the ground. This looks very silly, guys, but it's effective. Especially when you're sore after the day after, or the day or two after, it fixes your posture, fixes your spine, especially your cervical spine. Most people, when they look at their laptop, they look at their cell phone, their necks are bent down. You can't do that when you're sore at this. So it automatically gets you good cervical spine alignment. Okay, so that's one benefit of that. So we're doing this week horizontal and then vertical. I think horizontal, then squats, then vertical, then hip hinge. Okay, horizontal for this day, horizontal push and horizontal pull. Horizontal push, bench day. Week 4 of benching, and this is disappointing for me because I didn't gain a rep. Okay, my goal is 12 reps here, pausing. But what happened is I'm not really pausing at all. I think it's because of the lower calories, and you're tired all the time because of the increased frequency in training. So I'm not really pausing. Look at that. I'm pausing a bit, but it's not 2-second pause. So the goal here is 14 reps pauses, so that when I get to the 50 kilo, back to 50 kilo bench, I'm able to do 10 reps pause. So what I decide to do is lower the weight another 10%. Okay, around, so this is around 40 kg. So again, trying to pause, but I'm not really, I need to work on those pauses, you know. So this is around, I think, 11 reps, 12 reps. So yeah, the bench is getting weaker, so I'm thinking of doing this twice a week, so another bench day, so that, you know, yeah, I didn't get the last rep of the 12. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do another set of bench, another day of bench. I'm not sure. Okay, so calf raises, again, it's important to film yourself, because, you know, I need to really pause it at the bottom. I'm not pausing here long as I want to. I want 2-3 second pauses. Okay, that's why I don't feel it on really the gastroc. I only feel it on the soleus, which is good, you know. But when I found out, when I do longer pauses at the bottom, the gastroc also help. The gastroc also, you know, helps the soleus, so it's already also activated. So you're really working on the full calves. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I am going up, you know, I'm resetting it up, so that, you know, I can really do the pauses at the bottom. So I set up the pads so that it's so low that when I do the stretch at the bottom, you know, it doesn't hit, the weights doesn't hit the foam there. So that's what I'm doing. So maximum stretches, maximum contraction at the top, but I really need to pause. So most of us, I think, when we lift, we take for granted how we execute the exercise. That's why even if we increase the weight, we don't make gains, because the muscle is really not working at all. Okay, imagine this is only 20 kg per side. So that's 44 pounds per side. So if you convert that into a bicep curl, that's only a 555 pounds per side. But if you do it properly, it will feel heavy. Okay, it will really feel heavy, especially when you're already in this last few reps of the set. It will burn. So I take that back. I'm not really so disappointed with, you know, 45 kg bench, because, you know, I realized I'm losing body weight, losing body fat. So if my lift stays the same and I'm losing body fat, that's still a bonus. That's still, you know, amazing. Okay, because your relative strength now is different. Okay, if you want to learn more about relative strength, check out our free muscle course, versusyouFitness.com/gains. Now, this is the horizontal pull of the day. As you can see that form, look at that. Okay, at the start position, I'm really stretching it, activating the whole back, then pulling. Okay, scapular retraction, then pull. Okay, this is a 20 rep set. What's the weight? The same as my pushing, my horizontal push. Okay, so that's the formula. The best formula for me is this is what I suggest to people. What you horizontally push, that's also the weight you should do in the horizontal pull. Or in fact, I will go as far as your horizontal pull should be stronger, or a little bit stronger, than your horizontal push. Okay, and that will automatically fix your posture. You won't have those scrunched up, gorilla posture that most gym goers have. So get strong at pulling. If you want to get strong at pushing, you have to get strong at pulling. Okay, so that's why many people have shoulder issues, rotator cuff issues, because they push a lot and they don't pull a lot. Okay, so that's resting 5 seconds, going again. Okay, so this is 5. Even if it hurts, even if it burns, I'm still keeping the reps the same. That's what I've been practicing now, keeping the reps the same even if you're already tired, it's already burning. This is also great for your rhomboids and your rear delts, even your lats. Okay, especially when you do that elbow movement, that really get your elbow as far back as possible. So yeah, so why am I doing it one arm at a time? So that I can focus on that scapular retraction, and the the machine is pretty long for me. I'm a small guy, so 5'5", so I can't reach both hands, if I'm doing it both hands. Okay, so that's one movement you can do for your horizontal pull. This is equivalent, I think, for me. This is like a neutral grip seal rows. Okay, so that's what it's equivalent. Okay, the bench, it is equivalent to flat bench. This is equivalent to flat bench, by the way. So yeah, it's good to have options when you're at the gym. So I'm enjoying these machines for now. So this is the other side. Again, really squeezing. Okay, so relative strength, the goal is to maintain. That's the worst. If I gain reps, then that's a bonus. Okay, so I'm not really disappointed with the it's been 4 weeks of 4 weeks of gym, and I'm not really getting stronger. So I will be a little bit easier on myself, not really not really killing myself all the time. So yeah, and if you think of the fact that I'm increasing frequency, that's already a form of progress. Okay, so next exercise, I've told you this is going to be a horizontal day, horizontal push again. So this is the last train workout of the day. Then I'll see you tomorrow. I'm doing 60-pound simple horizontal push, hammer strength horizontal push. Okay, so I'm doing I'm just completing the 5,500 pound volume I need. I only did 2 sets of dumbbells, so I'm getting the volume here. It's my 4th week in the gym. So it's almost the membership is almost expired, so I just registered for around 1 month. So I'm excited to get back to the routine, the home gym routine, because that's what works for me in in a sustainable way. Twice a week, 1 hour max sessions, 40 minutes, very minimal. I gain strength, I concentrate on the nutrition. I tell you guys, this week is very hard for me to diet, and I failed. I'm failing a lot ever since week 1 until now. I thought I was doing great, but the first the month of today is April, this week is last week of March, and then first week of April, I estimated and compute the totals of April, I'm not eating at a good amount of deficit. Maybe I'm just on a 200 calorie deficit. Some weeks I'm just at 100. Now I know the problem. The problem is really my appetite. The problem is really, me. Even if I eat low calorie dense foods, this is the problem. Even if I eat low calorie dense foods like this and I'm full, I am still screwing up. I'm still overeating the high volume foods. That's how big my appetite is. So what the solution I'm getting at is more low calorie dense foods, but this times, even if I'm hungry after the low calorie dense foods, even if I eat high volume and I'm full, because even if I'm full like this day, I'm already full here, but I still want some rice and some fish paper. What do you call that? That Korean stuff, that that sushi stuff, and some ice cream. Remember, this is me already full. I mean, I'm not hungry. I'm just eating too much. The discipline is not there, and I hope you're relating with me, because I think all of us experience this. Some garlic breads again. The past few weeks I've been screwing up on this, and I eat it again. I told you before I can't eat bread, but I am just screwing up. So back to the 45s again. I benched twice this week because I want to milk out as much strength as I can, and it turns out it's a fail. I only did 10 reps here, and the poses are not that great as well. So I don't respond well to high frequency training. Maybe later, or maybe my body is just adapting, but now it's not. I feel beat up, I feel tired all the time, sore all the time. This deadlifts 170 kilos don't go as fast as I want to. I want to hit 10 reps today, one set, but it's not gonna happen because my lats are really sore, my back is really hurt from that pulling before. So I just did 3 sets of 4 reps on this deadlift day. So this is the second set, and I didn't really train a lot this week. Just my normal twice a week. I'm just in the gym more often because of the the friends. I'm supporting them, but I'm not really in the gym a lot twice a week. So I did train the 6 movements, the horizontal day, and today is the vertical day. Okay, I didn't really do pull-ups, so vertical day and squats and deadlift day. So basically it's a lot. So I don't know why fatigue is building up, and then I realized it's the sleep. My sleep is really messed up this week. So what you're seeing here is a down set of that third set without even resting a lot. I am going from 370 pounds, 380 pounds down to 300, and I'm repping it out. Keep the intensity high. I don't get the volume I want, I'm gonna keep the intensity high. So yeah, I'm doing this with my lats very sore and really fatigued, tired. So yeah, so maybe my body is just adjusting, we don't know. But I don't really like the schedule wise, spending too much time in the gym. Okay, this is my vertical pushing. So what happened to vertical pulling? I didn't do it this week because I'm doing a lot of back work already, And I thought I can squeeze in another day of training, but it turns out, schedule has been tight. The job, the life outside the gym. It's really taking a lot on me. So it's more for me. It's more important. That's more important than the gym life. I think the priority should be that more than this. Okay, so this is again, I'm doing 30 reps total here, resting 5-10 seconds, and then going back again until I get 30 reps total. Okay, really hard, really intense, but far from injury, because the weight is not that heavy at all. Not very very heavy. Like I can do 4 plates of this, no problem. But it's not my priority now. The priority is bench and deadlift. That's why I call this a bench and deadlift phase. So how it's been? The bench is not really gaining a lot, and I'm not really losing a lot of weight. I'm just maintaining, and sometimes I'm on the high end. I'm reaching 29 now, 29 inches. Before this week 73, 72, we have 6 weeks to go before week 80. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but we're gonna try. So yeah, the food is really the problem. The goal is just to maintain what I've been maintaining, strength wise, but at a lower body weight, lower body fat. Okay, so again, version of a squat. I am enjoying this leg press thing here. I am really activating my all my legs, not just my quads. It's also my glutes and hamstrings. Really rounding my back at the bottom of the movement, but it really hits the VMO more than all the muscle, the vastus medialis, the teardrop muscle. So that's why I really like this. So I might, in the future, go to the gym just to do this, resting from the squat. I don't know. Maybe, good variety is always, good way to kill boredom if you're bored in your training. Okay, so the mindset here is, if I gain strength, that's good, that's a bonus. But if I don't, make sure I lose body fat, which is not happening this week or the last 4 weeks. So it's been really hard for me mentally, and I wanna stop. I wanna cheat. I wanna just give up, because I'm not gonna reach the deadline. But I have to combat that that thinking. It's wrong. Okay, thinking that way is not good. It's a losing mindset. That's not how you think. Okay, so I'm gonna still continue this. I'm still going to really grind this out. By the way, this is the only isolation movement I do for this week. Neck curls, and then this. I didn't do biceps. I did calves actually. So biceps is not trained this week, so I'm gonna work on that. So yeah, I think this is the last week, or second to the last week in the gym. I don't know. So I enjoyed it. It's a good phase, but in terms of sustainability, I can't sustain this. So this is 25 kilos, same, same dog crap training style movement, and the gym is going to close. So I hurry up and did my third set of of leg press. Actually, the gym is going to I filmed this intentionally at the closing of the gym, near closing, because there's no people around and I can film freely, so that's one technique. Either you go to gym very early or very late so that you can film good sets. So the gym is going to close here, so I need to really finish the last set of 12. So this is 3 sets of 12, supposed to be 4 sets of 12, but my legs is already giving out because of the I did deadlifts and then this, so my legs is already fatigued. So post-workout meal, this is the last meal of this week. Popcorn, eggs, some ham. So I really need to work on the food is really the weakness. So you'll see me next few weeks. How will we adjust? Actually, that's how I adjust now. I eat more popcorn, more low calorie dense foods for my carbs, because I'm getting screwed at carbs and fats. So that's for week number 74. See you next week, and check out our programs on our link below. Bye bye, peace.